Hi everyone, it's Killshot99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live, the Cove, Arc versus VOX. We got a good one for you guys tonight. Do you guys remember the first match these two teams played? It was a tie. It was the most controversial match we've ever had in Play Dead Live history because we thought VOX won, we thought Arc won. We went back and recalculated everything. It was a tie, and who knows? They might tie again tonight. Yeah, they always play each other. It's a great match. So we've got some really neat stuff in store for you guys. And Ocean Man and Sly. And for Ocean Man, you better not say anything about my trade for DK Metcalf. Ocean Man's going to be like, Kill's pulling all these trades off. My trades are good. But yeah, I've got several trades in the works, and I'm ready to go, man. We got a little fun with football season coming up. We will talk about it from time to time. We do the live streams. I'll give you guys some updates, and I'll probably pull up the statistics and just show it as well. So looking to have a lot of fun with The Walking Dead, a lot of fun with Play Dead Live, a lot of fun with our PDL Fantasy Football League. So we'll talk about it here and there. So let me jump into tonight's standings. I've got some really, really good announcements with the bundle, with the portal, with some sneak peeks we're going to show you guys. But that's right, everybody. We know that tonight is about Arc and tonight is about VOX, but let's take a moment and give a little bit of respect to Team Sly and look at that point differential. Sly 5-1. They're just starting to put up gaudy numbers at this point. Arc 3-2-1, 1.5 games back. Mirror at 2-4, and VOX 0-3-1. They did get that tie we talked about. So VOX really looking to turn the tables tonight and get their kind of, they got that win streak last year where they were very, very tough to beat at home. So they've been playing a lot of games on the road. So tonight we're going to see probably a different VOX team than we've seen before. But you can see tonight, look at the schedule up there. VOX and Arc. Then Monday, September 13, VOX goes to Mirror. Then Wednesday night next week, always a fun battle. Sly is traveling to Arc. You can see how good Sly is on the road. We know Arc is good at home. Then we got Mirror going to Arc, and then Sly going to VOX. So a lot of things in store for you guys over the next couple weeks. So you guys ready for tonight's bundle? Because it is good. It is the first ever triple-digit piece of gear we've rolled out. And, of course, it is, I'm a little sad, it is the final piece of Onslaught. Final piece of Onslaught. So I really put my heart, my soul into this gear, and I want to thank all of you guys that have collected it. And tonight you will become Grand Marshals, and you will get the Grand Marshal ability even after you don't have the gear. So if you guys are ready to see tonight's bundle, and also added a special surprise for you guys, something that has never been put in the game. So if you guys are ready to see it, give me a 999 because I added something extra tonight for all of you guys that have picked up. And even if you haven't picked up all the bundles, if you pick up the one tonight, you're going to get something that nobody else has. So here we go. A lot of these by request. And you can see we've got Silver Bundle up there. Elixir Burley, BSC. We know you guys need those. Seal Smoke and Seal and Thrill by request again, so we put it back in there. 2 of each of those. We had 2 last night, so that should give you a little bit of a stockpile. 5 post-battle pet revives, 2 Boro, 2 Carbitanium, and then 1 of each of your waxes. Jump down to this red bundle. Again, several of these items by request. A lot of glyphs, a lot of gems needed. So there's your Bio Red, your Bio Base, Glyph of Steam, Stone Ruby, Energy Orb in the red bundle tonight. Red Summon Skins, Bionic Torso Scarlet, Neon Red Gel, Mag 7. And how about we start getting it special right here? How about 2 of each of those torsos between the red and the gold? So 2 Bionic Torso Onyx, 2 Pearl, 2 Sapphire. Go over to that gold bundle. Glyph of Fog, Bio Blue, Stone, Sapphire. Bringing back the Onyx skins tonight. We didn't have those in last night's bundle. Those are your high-end weapon skins. 2 more Capris, 2 standard ammos. We're going to give you Bionic Torso Bronze by request, Savage 6, and we're also bringing back the Stellar skins. So that gold bundle is pretty sweet because it's got some high-end some skins in there. The bonus between the gold and the green, I can't take these out because these are requested by everybody. 2 more Smelter Arrows and 2 Diablos. I got a feeling we're going to see those tonight. And my goodness gracious, this green bundle, yes, I gave you both of these tonight. You can see down at the bottom. Look at that bottom row. But this one is packed. Bionic Torso Teal, Glyph of Gore, Lunacy, Bioglyph for Valar, Archon Smoke, multiple requests, Max Titan requested, Razor Rune, Arrowheads, and Spider Silk down there. And when I'm done with this one, you guys will say this is the best bundle we've ever put together. I guarantee it. Because just that right there is worth it. But how about your Kills, Coins, Tokens? You know you got those. Gold Summon Skins, Mythic Skins, and the first ever H100. H100, oh my goodness, with a Slaughter Gem. Check it out. This is the Onslaught Band. H100, D50, B30. Some of the keen eyes out there might have noticed, like, wait a minute. This has AP instead of APR. We loaded up the APR earlier in the set, so the final piece gives you net new armor pin, and it gives you 5 more mend. So 5 more mend means this complete set gives you a mend 10 and a bleed 10 with the H100. Now, I know many of you are going to pass these gear pieces on to other people, right? Because that's what you do. You try to help your faction out. Now I'm going to tell you the Grand Marshal ability. How many people here are Grand Marshals? You collected every single piece of Onslaught gear, all 14 of them. All 14 of them. Raise your hand right now. I'm going to show them to you. You got all of them. You will get a permanent. It does not count as an activation. But you now, your character, can either use Bleed 5 or Mend 5 for the rest of your life. You get one or the other. So that is your ability, and it does not count as your class activation. So Grand Marshals, even when this gear goes off to someone else, you can choose to Bleed 5 or Mend 5. One or the other, once per match, once per clash, once per Battle Royale. That is your ability. Bleed or Mend 5. So it's a permanent upgrade for Grand Marshals. So if you guys are really, really happy about that, then make sure that that you're ready to go. All right. Now let's go back. We'll go back to tonight's bundle because there's something else I need to show you guys. All right. If you guys are loving this set, just let me know. And now we got a little something extra for you guys that we've never rolled out. What was what? What was what? No, I'm going back to the bundle. So tonight, never before seen, never before upgraded, the one, the only Gold Ellie. There is not one in existence, and tonight, all of you are getting a Gold Ellie if you picked up all 4 of these items. So not only are you getting the Onslaught piece H100, no one has ever upgraded Ellie to gold, and all of you are getting a Gold Ellie. just as a thank you. And again, you don't have to be a Grand Marshal. All you have to do is pick up tonight's piece of gear, and you also get that. Gold Ellie is equivalent to an Ellie with 10 red skins and 25 gold skins. So you can do the math there and figure out how valuable this unbelievable melee preventer is. All right, so Kel, by the way, there's a lot of bundles last night and tonight, so you guys you can still order cards, absolutely. We still have PVC, and we're actually working on a special with the cards. So we're going to give you guys a few more cards. So if you're interested in getting a set of 20, message after the stream. But yes, we still have the collectibles. And but again, like I said, I'm very sentimental tonight because, look, all those pieces, all those pets, everything that we have up there, just amazing Onslaught. I don't know. I don't know if we're ever going to have another set that is going to be better than Onslaught. I mean, we've had Gladiator and Duelist and Warlord and, so many good things. Do you guys think we can beat Onslaught? Is Onslaught your favorite so far? All right. If Onslaught is your favorite, give me a quick ONS in chat. We've got Ron, Valar, Crimson, Flyrod, Trigger, Dow, Craven, Moonshot, Cat, Pope, Dimes, B-Dub, Mist, Jim, Bones, Riley, Football, Jules, Tiny, Amanda, Will, and Kel. Craven wants more Onslaught. He's like, give me more Onslaught pets. No, unfortunately, there are no more Onslaught pets. This is the entire set. Everything on your screen is the entire set of Onslaught. All the gear, remember we added Tang and Stang, so all the pets have been rolled out, all the pieces of armor, everything. Do you guys hear that? Oh, but we do have a preview of what's next. All right, if you guys want to see preview of the brand new set of gear, if you loved Onslaught, you are absolutely going to go crazy when I show you what we're rolling out starting next Monday. Give me a 999 if you guys are ready to see what is next. It is the biggest and the baddest, and I promised you, if you love Warlord and you love Onslaught, wait until you see what we got coming out. All right, what do you guys think? Are you guys hyped up? And by the way, Monday night, you will get the first ever piece of Overlord gear and a brand new pet. The one, the only, Razul will be your first Overlord pet the very first night. we're going to give you a pet and also a piece of gear Monday to show you exactly what this is all about. And it is going to be absolutely magical. This set is going to absolutely be a game changer. So, yeah, what's it do? Well, it keeps popping up on your screen. That's what it does. It's he's a bad, bad dude. All right. That is Razul and tonight's bundle. Final piece of Onslaught. Cool thing about this gear, because it's the final piece, you're going to be keeping it a long time. So that H100 is really going to help you out. This will be the last piece that you trade out. All right. Thanks again, everybody. Let's do it. Let's get to tonight's pre-match buffs. If you guys are playing tonight, if you're Trigger, Miss, Ron, Kat, Dow, Julia, Villar, Jim, Football, Rocket, Eric, J-Law, Busy, Alex, Sky, or Sheila, give me your pre-match buffs. And I guess you guys are just going to have to be patient until Monday. But if you have not heard, Friday night, we've got a brace battle in store. Sunday evening, we got a 20-box event that is almost sold out. There's a few boxes left. Message Kel to get your boxes reserved before they sell out. If you like Onslaught and you like what we've been doing on Friday, get your box number reserved ASAP. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind cutting and pasting it again, Eric, so we can have it all in one place for our people that do the inventory every week. So in the future, you guys, please put your buffs up all at the same time whenever we call for them, so our inventory people don't waste time scrolling through things. All right, we got Dow, Skylight, Mist, Cat, Julia, Trigger, Rocket, Busy Bee, Shaman, Gemstone, Father Ron. Zach may be running a little bit late, by the way. If Zach is late, Ron will get his moves in. Villar, J-Law will be joining us shortly. All right, and if we can get, again, Eric, if you can repost your buffs so we have them in one area, that would be great so we can get started. All right, can we get somebody from Team VOX to repost Eric's buffs again? I'm going to give VOX a delay of game warning since we've delayed the game 3 minutes already. All right, once we start, the next delay game is going to be a 5-point deduction. All right, here we go. Tonight's starting lineup. We've got Mist the Ninja. Sorry, Ron. Let me get your... We had a change in the lineup at the last minute, everybody, so I want to get this... So we got Mist in the rover position. All right, I'll give you guys the order in 1 second. We'll get all the starters in here. We're going to mix it up a little bit with VOX. You'll see VOX actually had a couple lineup changes as well as far as where each player is playing. Jim is going to be a bomber. Valar is going to be in the tank position. Julia going to stay at the rover position. And we got Dow, and we'll get all our subs over here. All right, here we go. We've got, starting out, going first, we have Mist the Ninja. Following Mist in the bomber position, we have Gemstone. Going second in the rover position, in the bomber position, we have Trigger, followed by Valar in the tank position. Then we got Ron in the defender position, followed by Julia. And then we got Kat, followed by Dell. All right, let's kick it off. Mist, you are first in the rover position, and VOX has activated Boss Net, so they do have the pink net, everybody. And I know we got a lot of Sly fans here tonight doing a little scouting. I love it. All right, Mist, 15 seconds. Go ahead and get your moves in. I'm going to ask captains, be quick with your moves. We already lost about 4 minutes with lineup changes, and we couldn't get buffs post in a timely manner. So we'll see if we can make up the time. All right, Mist is going to drop a seal. Going to send Boss to Main Street. E3 Freedom loaded to the wall. Jim says it hits, and Jim's super fast with that too. I appreciate that. So Miss going to slide down just a little bit. She's going to throw the E3 Freedom at the wall. Wonder how strong these walls are tonight. Black and green. Miss black and green with an E3 Freedom. All right, let's kick it over to Gemstone. Gemstone, you're up first for Team Arc. You've got 15 seconds. Jim's going to go Max Seal over to Dow. COC, she's going to take Trigger's Boss. Trigger, no boss for you. Jim's used her legendaries for the match. Jim's going to send her boss to Main Street. Got a challenge on Main Street already. Two pretty well-geared players. Standard ammo, red gel, Doom to Mist Boss. Jim's like, I don't care how well-geared your bird is. I'm shooting Doom at it. Ron says, wait. Mist is going to evoke it. All right. Half damage from Gemstone is still some pretty solid damage. There was no juice on it though, so 14% shot. Mist, your boss is at 86%. No juice, and they evoked it. All right, let's go over to Trigger. Trigger, your first move of the night. And I just got a message. I heard Ranger Gear loves the brand new Overlord gear. So, Kel, I know we need to send something, but I think we should do some PVC cards of the Overlord gear and send a set up to Ranger Chris. What do you guys think? So that way he actually has the physical card of the Overlord pieces. So Chris, we're going to hook you up, man. We'll get those up to Trigger once we roll them out, and then she can bring them in for you. And Will did ask about the collector's cards, so yes, the PVC, you guys can still order those. And Kel and I were talking about a week ago about coming up with a special on the PVC cards. So hold tight, we'll get you guys a price. But we haven't done those in a while. We're going to do something pretty cool. Because there's a lot of new items for you guys to collect. All right, let's get Trigger's move in. Trigger's going to seal. She's going to steal Valar's boss. A lot of thievery going on tonight. She's also going to seal. Going to send stasis over to Valar. Valar, you got stasis. All right, seal. Steal Valar's pet. E3 Terminator to the wall and stasis. E3 Terminator, obviously stronger than the E3 Freedom we just saw. So this time we're going to take down a green, a blue, and a blue. Vox getting out to early wall lead. Let's go over to Valar and stasis. Valar, you're up. We got Valar, Ron, Julia, Cat, and Dow. And again, thanks to both captains. You guys are super fast tonight. Ron and Jim are like, quick draw. We're going to have this game flying. But remember, last time they played, it went to 1 a.m. and it was a tie. I was up till about 3 a.m. watching all the video to try to get the scores figured out. Gameplay is a lot smoother since the first week. You cannot go Capri, Villar. You can go Melee, or you can go Orange Crush. All right, Ron, Orange Crush. Let it hit or deal with it. She's also going to play a Pet Repel. Ron says, wait. Oh, they're going to bring the red-blue. Villar is not able to get rid of Stasis using the first red-blue of the game. She takes no damage because she does have absorption for her previous title that she collected all the gear. But one red-blue is now used for Team VOX. All right, let's go to Father Ron. Ron, you're up. VOX got a good wall strategy early. They got a good stasis strategy. Arc still yet to get on the board. They have challenged Main Street, though. We got Ron, Julia, Kat, and Dow. Ron heading on over to the other side. All right, Dow, you got... All right, they're going to go Vines to Dow. One problem, Ron. Dow has first turn absorption. And the absorption is going to hit. Will not break his seal. The Vines hit absorption. Grizz is going to hit Dow. And it's just going to break his seal. Ron's going to drop a seal smoke. And Dow and Ron are going to share the portal. He is not launched out. The Vines break Dow's absorption. Grizz breaks a seal. Ron plays a seal. They're both in the DZ. Julia, you're up. What's your challenge? That is a good challenge. Ron does not get the seal smoke. Team VOX will also get a warning. Ron, you lose your seal smoke. All right. Let's go, Julia. Ron tried to double smoke it. Come on, Father Ron. Focus. Focus. Your team needs you tonight. All right, Julia's going to send Boss over. We got a good game, everybody. Keep focused early. Julia's boss is going to get called in Boss Net. We'll cap in round 4. So we got a challenge on Main Street with Jim and Mist. We got Julia going over to the boss on BossNet. Jules going to play a Seal and Thrill. E3 standard ammo red gel to Miss Boss. Ron, what you got? I gotta be cool, relax. What you got, Ron? Ron says, wait. Mist is going to evoke it. So E3 standard ammo, red gel, Wrath. Julia's high damage. The Wrath is not as high firepower as the Doom, but she does have an E3 with it. Mist using her second charge of evoke, cutting the damage in half. Mist, your boss is going down from 86 to 75. 86 to 75. Again, the health and gear of a person ties into their boss. So keep that in mind. All right, Mist with second charge evoke. Miss Boss is down to 75%. Let's go to Cat. Cat, final move of round number 1 for Vox. And then Dow, you'll finish it off. And then we're going to speed in to the next second round. Keep them going quick, everybody. Going to make up for some lost time. Cat and then Dow. All right, Cat is going to head to the DZ. She's going to send Boss over to their chest. Cap in round 3. And she's also going to drop a seal. All right, and last and not least, we got Dow. Dow, you're up. Oh, Dow. You know what? Dow's going MBS. He's going to take Mist in there. But he also just gave up 75 points to do it. Oh, man. But he's pulling Mist into the portal, and she's sealed. Let's do it. Mind, body, and soul, everybody. All right, we got Dow. And we got Mist. Mist is sealed. Dow is not because Ron played Grizz. All right, each of you guys take a deep breath. And I'm going to get the mind portion. I'll be right back. All right. If you guys are ready, give me a 999. All right, Mist, we need you. Mind, body, and soul. Come on, VOX. All right, I'm going to give VOX 10 seconds to start the mind, body, and soul. We got to get these matches going. It's only VOX that, believe it or not. I mean, these games go till like 1 o'clock in the morning. All right. Dow and Mist, one more time, 999, and we're going to ask the question. All right. Other than Bazar, give me one other member of the Bio faction. Dow says Mammon. That is incorrect. Miss says Entropy. That is correct. Entropy, Eclipse, Sludge, and Sanator are the 4 that were all unveiled from the Bio faction with Bazar. So expect more to be released. But Entropy is one of the right answers. Mist, getting the mind of the mind, body, and soul. Dow, it is now your move. You're going to have to get the body and you're going to have to get the soul. And Mist and Dow, as each other types the moves, once you guys read them, if you can let me know if it hits or if you want to wait. Your teams are not controlling your actions, so it is up to you to either say it hits or wait. So, Dal, let me have your first move. Five more seconds. All right. Dal is going to activate his shield, which means damage that he takes reflects back. He's also going to go Red Maverick to Mist. Mist, you got Red Maverick, Freedom loaded, and Dal's playing a Seal Smoke. All right, Red Maverick is going to hit. Going to break her seal. Going to drop her down a level. The damage from Red Maverick. And Freedom loaded. Anything for the Freedom loaded, or it hits? It hits as well, dropping her down one more level. So she takes damage, breaks the seal, drops her one. Freedom loaded drops her another one below Dal. And the damage she's taking is going to be from the Red Maverick. We're going to take her down to 91. Freedom loaded is going to take her down to 78. All right, Mist, it's your turn. So Dal is now sealed. He has a shield that will reflect 50% of the damage back to you. Your turn. We'll give you 10 seconds. Former tag team partners going rival. Mist and Dal squaring off in the mind, body, and soul. Mist able to take the mind portion. She's going to go heal and seal. And whiskey. Taking her back to 100, Dal. All right, Dal, your second move. Legendaries fall off. No legendaries. So the shield is no longer active. Health is tied. Dal's ahead on the soul. Mist is ahead on the mind. She got her heal before it was nerfed. Dal's at 100. Mist is at 100. Final move, Dal. And we know Mist cannot play a standard pet because she has boss out. Final move in the portal, Dal. Give him 5 more seconds. Dow's going to go Pet Repel. Going to go Vines. Gold Nitro. All right, Mist, you got Vines, Gold Nitro, and Nebula loaded. And Dow can't play the Pet Repel, and we'll give Team Arc a warning. He double smoked as well. Each team have both had a warning for double smoking. So Dow's going to go Vines, Nebula, Gold, Nitro. What are you going to intervene, Mist? If you guys can give me targets and let me know. All right. Mist is going to intervene the Vines. So the Vines don't hit. The Gold Nitro does. Gold Nitro is going to break her seal. And the Nebula loaded is going to knock her down another rung. And it's going to take her down from 100 to 87. All right, Mist. You are 87 health. You're a couple rungs down. This is your final move. Dow's winning the soul. Mist is winning the mind. Dow is currently winning the body as well. All right, give her 5 more seconds to get her move in. All right, she is going to go Vines to Dow. All right. So I'm assuming that's a heal smoke because you can't play a heal potion. So Dow, you've got Vines are going to break your seal, and it's going to take you down to 10. You're at 90. She's at 87. He's going to tank page 1 the Capri, which is going to stop it. The healing smoke will not what? It won't resolve. So Dow's going to drop down 1 rung. Because the smoke doesn't resolve, unless we went to overtime, we've got Mist winning the mind. Dow winning the body 90-87. And Dow winning the soul. Dow taking the mind. The body and the soul, and taking the mind, body, and the soul. 200 points for Team Arc. All right, let's go to, we skip Mist. And we go to Gemstone. Gemstone, you're up. Jim's going to go Heal and Thrill. Going to move to their DZ. All right, no Heal and Thrill because you're moving across the map. But you can E3 standard ammo red gel. Ron says wait. Ron's going to play prevention to stop the shot. All right, let's go to Trigger. Trigger, you're up. So I'm going to ask both teams again, speed up your moves. Captains, pay close attention. We got a lot of time to make up for that portal. So Trigger, then Valar. Have your moves ready to go. All right, Trigger's going to play Pet Repel. F4 Terminator to the wall. Oh my. Trigger bringing the F4 Terminator. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. How about blue block and red block? Trigger pulling the trigger. Let's go to Valar. Valar and Stasis. Valar, your pet has a new home. After Valar, we got Ron, Julia, Kat, and Dow. All right, Valar is going to move to the temple, bringing the big cat with her. Going to steal Ron's boss. No boss for you, Ron. Ron's like, nobody took she took my boss. Going to drop Seal, and Ron, she's going to drop an Orange Crush. Stasis going to stay, or Stasis going to go? How many blues are you willing to use on one Stasis? At least 2 is the answer. Gold blue from Trigger. All right, Valar, this time you are taking a little bit of health. You're down to 80 from the gold blue, but you do have a seal. All right, let's go to Father Ron. Father Ron, you're up. Oh, Craven Light taking a cheap shot. All of them, just ask Kel. Nice. Hey, you know what? When you win, it's your moment to talk. But enjoy it. It can be short-lived, as we know. Ron's on a boat, y'all. The messenger of the Lord is going. He's 2 turns. First turn is damage. All right, Team Arc. Ron's going to blow up a red wall. Hits or stop it. And next turn, he will rebuild. All right, hits. Ron. Well, Ron, right now, there's nothing for you to rebuild on the other side. So you'll at least get your red one. And it'll go over here, and next turn, it will rebuild if there is a block gone. Captain Ron. All right, after Ron, we got Julia. Julia, you're up. All right, Jules going to move to the DZ. Going to go Red Benny to Miss Boss. Drop a pet repel. An F4 standard ammo red gel. So, Ron, you got Red Benny's going to hit and an F4 standard red gel. I already know your challenge. Julia can't play Red Benny because she has Boss out. So, respond to the rest of the move, and Arc will get a 5-point deduction. F4 standard ammo red gel. Ron. Hits. All right, no evoke on this one. Taking Miss Boss from 75 down to 46. Will cap in 2 turns. All right, let's go from Julia to Kat. Kat and then Dow, and then we will get the second units in. Give Cat 5 more seconds. So, Vox, we did this last game that you guys played. I'm going to start giving you guys a 10-second countdown because, again, your moves take almost 3 times as long as the other team. So I got to have you guys have them ready, or we're going to start nerfing the attacks. Cat is going to activate Ion on Valar. Cat going into Temple. Valar going to the DZ. Cat going to play a Max Seal to Ron. And a Gas Blast to Jim. You know what? You're right. Moving Valar out of the temple and then Gas Blast to Jim. So the temple is empty. Jim is out of the DZ. Dropping Jim down to 90. And Dow, you're up. We skipped Dow. All right, the end of the round. We've got, let me get the DZ points. In the first round, Vox was able to get 75. Ark got 0. This round, Ark gets 0. And Vox gets 25. So Vox has a 100-point DZ lead. All right, let's get the subs. Ron, give me your second unit. And Jim, give me your second unit. Who's coming in for who? Mist cannot be subbed out, but she will get a turn this round. Mist cannot be subbed out because she's in the portal. Busy coming in for Jim. And Pope coming in as an extra DZ. J-Law coming in for Ron. All right, let me give you guys the order. It's going to be Mist, then Busy, Trigger, Valar, J-Law, Julia, Cat, Dow, Eric, and then Pope. All right, again, Mist, Busy, Trigger, Valar, J-Law, Julia, Cat, Dow, Eric, and the Pope. Mist, you're out of the portal. Start of your turn, your boss caps. Jim's boss fizzles. And let's give Team VOX their first flag of the night. Mist, you got 10 seconds to get your move in. After Mist, we got Busy. Busy, if you can be ready to go. Quick health check. Mist at 87. Valar at 80. Dow at 90. Everybody else at 100. Five more seconds for Mist to get her move in. All right, Mist is going to go Seal and Thrill. Going to send Stang over to Cat's boss. That is Stang. That is the 35-point variety. F5, Freedom loaded to the wall. It hits, and it is a double blocker. Missed, 100-point shot with the F5. First wall is down. Let's rebuild it, and we'll check the strength of the second wall. That's 300 points. Fox with 500 points up on the board already. All right, Busy Bee, you're up. Miss crushing things tonight. Seal and Thrill with an F5 with the Freedom loaded. Oh, but look at Busy Bee sneaking into Main Street. That's what you need right there. Busy Bee going Main Street. Then she's going double sneak tastical. Stealing J-Law's boss as she turns into a sniper. J-Law, no boss for you. And how about an F5 Nebula to that Stang? Oh, my. F5 Nebula to Stang? Ron? It hits. All right. Stang is gone. You can delete it. Missed. I already got Ron saying it hits. Busy Bee bringing the firepower, and it got through. All right, 1 second. All right, Ron, I'll message you when we get to that round. All right, so Nebula just hit, blew up Stang from Busy Bee. Trigger, you're up. Let's get back to the match. All right. Trigger is going to summon Stang to Cat's boss. Take one down, pass it around. Dust Smoke to Busy. And Ron, read your message. An F5 Terminator loaded to the wall hits. Second wall, we're going to see. What is the damage like for the second wall? Black, green, green, blue. It's Terminator. All right, Valar and Stasis. Valar, you're up. Valar's going to move to the temple. Going to play Max Seal to Alex because Skylight's not in the game. That's my bad. I put Skylight's avatar there, so that's not on her. That's on me. You're good, Valar. That's my mistake. I'll take the -5. And Ron says it hits. E3, Terminator loaded to the wall. Black, green, and green. All right. Ron, we're going to skip, right? All right. J-Law had to leave the game, so we're going to skip her turn. But before we do, Ron does get to designate a sub. So, Ron, who would you like to put in for J-Law? By rule, she loses her turn. It's been the same since we started playing. So she had an emergency she had to take care of, and we wish her the best. But we have to play. All right. So they lose their turn. Ron does get to come back in her place, but Ron had a boat out. And that's not J-Law's move. That was just an effect that happened. So on Ron's turn, they are going to rebuild one of the green walls. All right, then we skip Ron, and we go to Julia. Julia, it's your move. Julia's going to move to the temple. 1 sec. All right. You guys can do me a favor. Stop messaging me. I'm getting messages from multiple players. If you guys have a challenge, challenge it in the game. But I've gotten several messages already, and we need to get back focused on the game. So, no, you cannot substitute someone else's boss. Let me explain this. J-Law's boss was stolen. She lost her turn. She's out of the game. Ron came back in the game. Ron has no boss. So you can't retroactively say that because someone's out of the game, we would have done this. She was in the game at the time the boss was stolen. So there is no advantage. Ron's not coming in using a boss. So I want to be clear with that. The penalty is, and it's the same way, she was in the game, she lost her turn, another player came in. Period. All right, moving on. Only Ark and VOX do we have these hour-long delays. Tang to Busy's boss. There's 1,000 things to keep up with. F5, Nebula loaded to the wall. Ron says it hits. Green, blue, and 50% of a blue. All right, so Temple is on lockdown. Julia playing Tang, which is 25. All right, after Julia, let's go to Kat. Kat is going to play Rod. Also going to drop a pet repel. All right, so she's going to leave the DZ. Kat leaving the DZ. Julia, we left your buffs behind too. Let's go ahead and give you your buffs back. All right, E3 Nebula loaded. Blue block and a blue block. All right, and Kat captain round 3. So they get the 35-point Stang and also get their second boss of the night. So second flag for Team VOX. All right, after Cat, let's go to Dow. Got Dow, Eric, and then Pope. All right, Dow's going to go to their DZ after he leaves the portal. Grizz Ron, Max Seal, and Cosmic Violet Red Gel to Mist. All right, Ron is going to play the eye ring to avoid that. And Mist is sealed. So he's going to break Mist seal with that Cosmic Violet. All right, let's go to Eric. Eric, your move, and then Alex, you're up after Eric. Gonna send Boss over to their chest. Round 3, it will cap in 5. Max Seal and F5 Terminator. Eric getting full red and 50% of the next red. So 50 red left. Arc has a 50 blue left. Fox has a 50 red. All right, Alex, you're up. Alex, final move of round 3. All right, one sec. All right, Alex going to summon Blitz to stasis. Good move. Well, are finally able to get rid of stasis. Trixie to their boss. And stasis. Just in case stasis was stopped somehow. Any response? All right. Ron says it hits. So the stasis is already gone. And that's going to hit E. Beach's boss, actually. Trixie isn't going to do much, but remember it scales with the gear. So Trixie is able to take 10% down, Alex, from Eric's boss. All right, and that's the end of round number 3. At the end of round number 3, Ark had the temple on lockdown. They do get a blessing. All right, Mist, you're up again. Final round of the first half. We got Mist, Busy, Trigger, Valar, Ron, Julia, Kat, Dow, Eric, and Pope. She's going to summon Bane to their wall. Blue Spark, Rage, Freedom loaded to their wall. All right, Bane is going to rebuild one of those blue back. And it does hit. This one, not as much, but it was only 50 red, so Mist doing just enough, still getting it done, taking down that red block. All right, Busy Bee, you're up. Busy Bee has a boss out on Main Street. Busy has boss on Main Street. Julia's boss is still out. Will cap this turn. And Eric has a boss out that will theoretically cap in round 5. Busy is going to Unholy Smoke the dust. Blue Spark S6 Nanoron. It hits. Ooh, S6 Nanner, Busy coming off the bench. Getting in the mix. What you got for me, Busy, with the S6? Blue block. Blue block and 50 blue. Using the high power there with the S6. Good job, Busy. All right, let's kick it over to Trigger. Trigger, you're up. Red Curtis, Arc Spark Terminator loaded. No other juice on it other than the Arc Spark. It hits. It is Terminator, and it is red block terminated. All right, after trigger, let's go to Villar. That is with the Red Curtis. Red Curtis, Arc Spark, and Terminator. At least Villar doesn't have to worry about stasis this time. So she's going to go Red Stang to Busy's Boss. Now this one is going to be of the 39-point variety. Got Julia's Tang and Villar's Tang. Eric's Boss at 90, Villar's Boss at 100, Julia's Boss untouched. Blue Spark, F4, Bounty Bow, Neon Red Gel to Eric's Boss. Ron? Does Villar sense weakness? She's firing it up. Hits or stop it? It hits. Eric's Boss going from 90. Down to 50. 40% shot from Villar with the Bounty Bow. Crushing it. All right, Villar, over to Father Ron. Father Ron, your move. Ron, Julia, Cat, Dow, Eric, and Pope. Give Ron 10 seconds to get his move in. Ron is going to blitz Villar Stang. Going to go DZ Portal. Going to drop Vile Smoke. And going to Gas Blast the Pope. Vile Smoke is not an instant cast. The Gas Blast is only going to hit a seal. Remember, smokes cast, we usually deduct them, but the smoke doesn't resolve until their turn because they have the chance to unholy it. So it's not an instant, unless it's the vial, or the vines. But the Vile Smoke will hit him for damage if he chooses not to do anything about it. The Gas Blast just breaks his seal. Julia, you're up. The start of Alex's turn. You will take 10 from the vial. Arc Spark, Bane to their wall. Vines to Mist. Rage, Standard Ammo, Red Gel to Eric's Boss. We'll leave it down for a second. So, Ron, you got Arc Spark, Bane coming to your wall. Vines to Mist. And Rage, Standard Ammo from Julia. What are we going to prevent? The Bane, the Vines, or the Shot? All right, we're going to prevent the Shot. All right, so Bane's going to rebuild a red block. Mist, you're taking 10% from the Vines, going to drop you down to 77. And Julia Shot does not kill Eric's Boss. Let's go to Cat. Cat, Dow, Eric, and Pope. And then we go to halftime. Red Curtis to the wall and Nebula loaded. All right, so Rod is around here somewhere. There it is. Rod is going to go down. He's going to take that red block. Red Curtis Nebula loaded. It's going to take the next red block. Second wall for VOX. VOX now with 600 points in walls and 2 flags. And Julia, actually on your turn, sorry, Julia's boss capped on her turn too. Let me give you your flag. So it's 2 flags to 1 flag, 2 full walls to about a half a wall. Dow, you're up. All right, Boss Net is out of play. Dow playing Boss, and it's in round 4. It'll cap in 6. Eric will cap in 5. Busy will cap in 5. Dow will cap in 6. Trying to even out the bosses. Dow's going to head back to his own DZ. All right. When you move back to your DZ, Dow, you do get affected by the Vile Smoke. Breaks your seal. And Red Gel to their boss. And he's going to play Heal and Seal Alex. All right. The Vile Smoke is a zone. So the Vile Smoke does hit the defensive zone. Alex was under the effect of it. Dow moved over to it, breaks his seal, plays a Heal and Seal to Pope. And then Ron goes Gold Psycho back to Dow on his shot. First Psycho of the game. It's also going to take Dow to 70%. Eric, your final move of the first half. They're putting the heat on Eric's boss because they know that boss has another round to stay alive. F4 Terminator to the wall and Pet Repel. All right, Trigger and Deacon are both fully buffed. This is the third wall. We don't know how strong this one's going to be, but we know an F4 Terminator is pretty strong. Arc says wait, and the Pope is going to prevent it. No damage to the wall. All right, Pope, final move of the first half. Yep, we got here, everybody. We made up some ground. Not too bad. If we speed up the second half, we can get this thing done. I will tell you, Pope is quick, though. All right, Pope's going to head over to the other DZ. He is under the effect of Vial, so he does drag his Vial with him. And Ron, you got, I don't know, Ron, how many times you been Grizz tonight? They're going to try to Grizz Ron to steal the DZ on the final turn. It's pretty sneaky, pretty sneaky. A little father-son duo. Ron, you going to let it go or are you going to stop it? Trigger going to use I-Ring to prevent Father Ron from being launched. I like how they set that up. If Trigger wouldn't have used I-Ring, that probably could have been a good strategy for move of the year. Because Dal moved over to one. Then Alex moved over to the other one. It's a little switcheroo, but Trigger's like, I see what you guys are up to. All right, it's halftime, everybody. At the end of that round, we get a second blessing for Team Arc. They have 2 blessings. Arc did manage to capture 25 of the DZ. They didn't get the 75 score they wanted, but they got 25. So, good stuff. All right, both teams have a good rhythm. Take a deep breath. It's a very close match. Don't worry about anything that happened in the first half. Get your team focused. There's 3 rounds remaining, and it's not what happened before. It's what you do the rest of the game that's going to win or lose. So we need extreme focus. Captains, get the moves in quick. Jim and Ron, I need your subs. 5th round subs, everybody. Pay close attention to who's coming in, and pay close attention to who they're coming in for. All right. Skylight coming in for Busy. Busy, awesome job too. By the way, if you guys don't know, Busy is the chief map maker in PDL, and I got her working on another top secret project. So more to come on some of Busy Bee's behind the scenes work, but she's incredible. Sheila coming in as the extra DZ. Pope heading out of the game. Awesome gameplay by the Pope. Sheila chilling over here with Dal. Valar will go back to her space. We got Valar and Skylight over in the bomber area. Julia heading back over to the rover zone. I'm sorry, Valar started as a tank. Valar, you're going back to the tank zone. There we go. We got Arc set up. Cat is there. Mist going back to the rover. Deacon heading out. Great job, Deacon. Coming in, blowing some stuff up. Hopefully your boss lives. Football for Mist. Rocket for Deacon. Boats have been reset. And I'm going to ask all players, don't go anywhere. This is going to be a good one. All right, we got Defender, Rover, Tank, double bombers, double DZ, Tank, Rover. All right, let's get the order for the second half. So we're going to start out with football. After football, we've got Skylight. After Sky, we got Trigger. After Trigger, we got Valar. After Valar, we got Ron. After Ron, we got Julia. Julia, we got Cat. Cat, we got Dal. After Dal, we got Rocket. And after Rocket, we got the Beast, Sheila Beasley. All right, everybody. Have a good second half. Good luck to both teams. May the best team win. Football, you're up. You guys missed the trade. I traded football. The number 5 tight end, TJ Hawkinson. He traded me the number 8 wide receiver, Justin Jefferson. I think a good trade for both. He got a top-tier tight end. I got a top-tier receiver. Football Master is going to turn into Father Football. Going to send Boss to their chest. So he's stacking the Boss that you guys were trying to kill. Look at Father Football. Pro play. They said Eric's Boss might not survive, so let's double stack it. Smart move there. Playing in 5, would cap in 7. Hey, I sent Clyde Hallel. He's number 7 rated running back to Villar for DK Metcalf, number 6 rated receiver. Another good trade. F5 Freedom loaded to the wall and a seal. All right, Father Football. Boss to their chest. F5 Freedom and a seal. And it hits. Black, green, green. Football knocking them down. Let's go from football to Skylight. Skylight, you're up. Move to Temple. Boss to Main straight. And I like its main straight too. So how about Julius Tang cap? That's 25 points. Art capping their second flag. 2 flags to 2 flags. We got a pretty good game. 2 flags to 2 flags, 2 blocks. This is going to come down to the wire again, like every time they play. Seal and thrill. F5 Terminator loaded to the wall, Ron. Skylight is wasting no time bringing the firepower. Temple, Boss to Main straight, seal and thrill, F5 Terminator loaded. It hits. That's a Terminator, Ron. You know what it does? It terminates things. F5 Terminator from Skylight. Doing some work here. How about blue block, red block, and $75% of the next red block. 25 red remaining. Was a damaged blue as well. All right, so let's go to Trigger. Trigger, you're up. Mythic Benny, Disguised Boss, Nebula loaded to the wall. Jim says, wait. We are in round 5, everybody. Still got a chance to catch up. Sky's going to play prevention trigger. So that Mythic Benny, that's a good save. Not going to hit. Your Nebula will. For 1 blue. All right, Valar, you're up. Remember, VOX is on their 3rd wall, Arc's on their 1st. So obviously the health of the 2 walls are going to be different. So we got Skylight on Main Street. We got Eric and Football on the other chest. And we've got Dow on the one on the VOX side. All right, Valar heading up to the temple. Gold Bane to their wall. Arc Smoke, F5 Nebula. Ron hits or stop them. All right. Gold Bane is going to bring back a blue and half the green. He's got 50 green. Football Master is going to go red-blue. Final blue of the game for Team VOX. Going to hit Valar and Breaker Seal. Grenade damage does not get through. Sorry, Valar. F5 Nebula is shut down. Father Ron, you're up in the DZ. Ron's going to send Red Benny over to Sky's boss. Going to play a Seal and Thrill. And F5 Red Gel to Sky's boss. Ron looks up and says, the sky is falling. Oh, I got Sky jokes. Gold Psycho from Dow. First Psycho of the game. Ron is of the gold variety, so that's going to take you down to 80. Red Benny appears to hit. So Skylar, Red Benny is going to take your boss. Down to 89. Skylar's boss at 89. Dow's boss at 100. Eric's boss at 50. Football Master's boss at 100. Ron doing some work there. Julia, you're up. Julia, Cat, Dow, Rocket, and Beasley. Julia's going to play Radar. Dust Smoke over to Trigger. It's also going to hit Rocket. Both surrounded by dust. S6 Terminator to the wall, Ron. All right. Father Football playing the prevention, shutting down the grenade. A lot of preventions in VOX. Got a plan for him, right? Cat, you're up. Cat, Dow, Rocket, and Beasley. Give you guys about 10 seconds to get your moves in. Get them in quick. All right, Cat is going to go Bane to their wall. Torment over to Sky. That's a sign of respect right there, Skies, when they start using Torment on you. F4 Terminator to the wall. Jim says, wait. All right, Sky's going to play Phantom Cape. How you like that, Kel? Or, sorry, Cat. Sorry, Kel. How you like that, Cat? Your Phantom, your Torment Smoke. And red-blue from Dow. We ain't done, and it's a long night already. All right. So Phantom Cape is going to get rid of the Torment Smoke. F4 Terminator, Dow playing first, believe it or not, first blue of the night. Arc has been sandbagging them. Cat, your seal is broken. And the Bane is going to rebuild. That was 25% left on that. So Bane is going to rebuild the wall back to a full wall. No additional health rebuild on that. So Bane rebuilding the wall. Good play by Cat. Torment Smoke, another good move. But Skylight had the Phantom Cape ready for it. And in the F4 Terminator, Dow shuts it down. So Arc's been saving a little bit too. All right, after Cat, we go to Dow. Got Dow and Beasley in one DZ. We got Ron occupying the other one. Dow's going to go Blue Spark, Trixie to Benny and the wall, and Vile smoked the cat. Trixie's going to get rid of Benny. And you don't take much of it down, Dow. Still 90% of that wall, that red wall left. Trixie's a little bit of low volume. All right, let's go to Rocket, then Beasley. Rocket and Beasley, and then we move on to round 6. At the start of Rocket's turn, guess what happens? Eric's boss does cap. Football Master's boss fizzles. So that is flag number 3 for Team VOX. Three flags to 2. Rocket's going to turn into a tank. Red Benny will go to Skylight's boss. It's just going to break the seal from radar. No damage. He's going to drop a seal. And go F5 Muerte loaded to the wall. It's an F5, but it's a Muerte. About half the power of a Terminator. Green block. That was 50% green, by the way. So she takes down the green. She does get a blue to go with it. All right. Killer Beasley. Are you going to be Killer Beasley or Shaman Sheila? She's got 2 personalities. Beasley, you're up. Final move of round number 5. Where are my mods at? There's Amy. Amy in the house. Where's Kel? Kel, where's the ledger? We don't have any career kills tonight. You guys are giving Kel an easy night off. Last few matches, man, she's been filling the ledgers out. She's probably on Tim Tebow's Instagram. She's all up in Tim Tebow's DMs. Football's got no bird, Sheila. So Sheila's going to go max seal. And S6 freedom to the wall. Sheila, I'll give you another pet play if you'd like. Football's bird fizzled when Eric capped. Rocket has no bird either. All right, we'll move on. Max Seal and S6 Freedom. Ron, S6 Freedom. Hits. All right. Beasley going with the S6 Freedom. Red block. It was 90% because Dow hit it a little bit with the Trixie. And 25% red left. So Beasley finishing off one and almost taking down another. So there's 1 1/4 red blocks left for Arc. And that is the end of round number 5, everybody. Skylight and Villar tag teaming it. They got a blessing. The DZ was even in round 5. 25-25. All right, round 6 is the final round of 5 players. We're going to pick up the pace. 10 seconds, everybody. Football, you're up. Your final move of the night. Football, Skylight, Trigger, Villar, Ron, Julia, Cat, Dow, Rocket, and Beasley. Football, Red Benny, Disguise Boss. S6 Freedom loaded to the wall and Vines to Skylight. All right, Arc, what you got? Red, blue from Sheila. Okay, Vines to Skylight is going to break her seal. It's going to personally take her down to 90%. And another Red Benny coming up. Oh, what are you eclipsing, Julia? All right, she's eclipsing Boss. Football Master, your Benny doesn't have a target. Another big play. Move of the year, Craven. What do you think? It's a good move. All right, after Father Football, let's go to Skylight. Skylight still in the temple. Tang to Dow's boss. All right, 1 second. Hold on a second. All right, real quick check on the scoreboard. The flags are incorrect on the scoreboard. Let you guys know. One of the flags I put up is checked. Should have been VOX instead of ARC. So far, we've got Mist, Cat, and Eric all capped flags for VOX. You can see it should be 3 flags for VOX. I put one of them on ARC side. Give me a 999 if you guys understand. Should be 3. And on ARC side, Busy and Julia cap, so ARC has 2. Everybody got it? So it should be 3 flags to 2. I just clicked the wrong team when I put it up there. Okay. Skylight going Tang to Dow's boss, Pet Repel, S6 Nebula to the wall, Ron. I don't mind going a little slower in this round just to make sure we get it right, because obviously we don't want to tie again. All right, so Ron and Trigger both say wait, and we'll wait. Rocket's going to use Tank Page 1 to shut down Skylight's S6 Nebula. Good play. All right, let's go to Trigger. Trigger, you're up. Even when you think VOX is out of cooldowns, they're not out of cooldowns. Mitigation and mitigation and more mitigation. But we got a close one. VOX with a wall lead. ARC catching up on bosses. ARC with a mind, body, and soul. It's a close match. I like the way ARC plays. They play aggressive. And I like the way VOX plays. VOX plays that stasis shutdown type of game. And I think, when you get these games, they're both really trying to master their styles. It's very unique, though. Yeah, we got 4 really good teams. I mean, you guys, I love the way all you guys play. All right, Trigger with Red Nolan. Now, Trigger, you and Rocket are in the dust. So Terminator loaded with a 25% nerf on top of it. It hits. Trigger, you just get a blue. I mean, it's a Terminator, and it's high firepower. But it's nerfed, and we got nothing else attached to it. So 1 blue block. Jim wisely said, let it hit, because she knows it's not very much firepower. All right, let's go from Trigger to Valar. Man, Valar, you've been in that temple so long, I think you've turned into a nun. Oh, she's going to summon Gold Blitz. Look at that. Trigger just as soon as you bring Nolan out. Valar says no. And she's going to throw the Torment at you too. Wow. A little bit of Torment to go with your Dust Smoke. And a Arc Spark Terminator loaded. It hits. Father Ron. Are we finally going to get the first wall down for Team Arc? No. It's 1 1/4 walls. Valar. No juice on your grenade. You do get the Arc Spark. You take it down. There's 15% of that wall left. You got a little bit more than a wall, but not quite enough. It's close. All right, let's go from Valar to Father Ron. Ron going to go Red Curtis over to Sky's Boss. With some Arc Spark. I'm sorry, with some Arc Smoke. And F4, Red Gel. Jim says, wait. What do you guys watching think? You guys think this is going to go down to the wire? This is going to be another epic fight to the final move between Arc and VOX? They play some good ones. All right, Dow's going to play Red Psycho. We'll take it from Sheila. Dow, delete yours. No more Psychos. Oh, sorry, Ron. I was trying to take your seal. The Red Curtis does hit, taking Sky from 89 down to 78. Red Kurt has taken Skylar down to 78. But the shot doesn't get through. And that is with the arc smoke. All right, Julia, you're up. Got 15% of a red wall left. You're right beside it. You could probably elbow smash it and knock it down. All right, Julia's going to play red Nolan. I'm going to throw the Torment over to Cat. Cat with the Vile Smoke and the Torment. And Freedom loaded. Ron, say those magic words. It hits. There it is. We finally got a wall. Well, let's rebuild it. You never know at what point of a game Arc's going to take a wall down. Sometimes it's round 3. Sometimes it's not till like round 7. All right. Now it's going to get interesting, as you guys can see from the score, because we've got one complete wall to 2.5 walls. VOX with a slight wall lead or flag lead for now. All right, Cat. I think Arc is taking a slight lead. We need Cat, Dow, Rocket, and Beasley to come strong here before we get in the final round. Cat's been known to pull some magical moves out. Diana C is like, let's go. Let's hear from the super fan. I know we got Angel. Do we have our other super fans watching? I know we got Chris. How about Mike? Mike says, Kills, I want the Bounty Hunter card because the Bounty Hunter is a legend. The Bounty Hunter's been through a lot with Brace and James Brackens. So we'll certainly get that out to you. Cat's going to go Mythic Benny Disguise Boss. Arc Spark Violet Standard Ammo Red Gel Disguise Boss with the bleed effect. All right. There's a lot happening here. Mythic Benny is going to take Skylight's Boss. From 78%. Down to 50%. Violet Standard Ammo Red Gel with Bleed. 50%. Down to 36%. Dow, you're up. We got Dow, Rocket, and Beasley. 1 sec. All right, Dow is going to summon Nolan. Where you at down there, Dow? Seal Smoke. And Blue Gel from Cosmic to Cat. It hits. All right. Cat is chilled. I'm not going to roll for the frozen because she can't be incapacitated her final round, but she is chilled, and she's vialed, and she has torment. So all those things are going to create a problem at the end. Well, actually, you know what? We're going to roll anyway. Because she could still be incapacitated for any cooldowns, any preventions. Cat, give me a number from 1 to 6. You do not want to roll a 4. If she gets a 4, she'll be frozen until the start of next round. She rolls a 1, and it is a 2. All right, so Cat is chill effect. No torment. Just chilled. All right, let's go to Rocket. We got Rocket, then Beasley. No torment, just the vial and the chill. You're correct. That's why she couldn't enrage. Rocket is going Doomsday. Team Arc. That was a very, very well played combination. Skylight's boss is Sauce. That could be a game changer. Beasley, you're up. There was a... I'll stick around after the game. There was a move we can talk about. All right, let's go to Beasley. Keep the game going. It's a super close match, but that was huge. Beasley heading to the DZ. Don't underestimate the points that are still on the table. There's a lot of match left. Grizz to Ron. You can't do all that, Beasley. Because if you go to their DZ, you can't Magic Mike their wall. So Grizz to Ron. Ron, does it hit? It hits. Ron knocked out of the DZ, so that's a 75-point move for Shaman Sheila. Yeah, you guys might have killed their boss, but Sheila just got 75 points back. And by the way, on Dow's turn, his boss did cap, and they did get 25 points in Tang. So it is officially, and it is going to end this way, 3 flags to 3 flags. Arc with a couple blues. Vox with, yeah, going to get interesting. All right. Walls are close. Flags are even. Wow. Do we have a good one? And at the end of Beasley's turn, so yes, the Doomsday device was a turning point, but yes, Sheila going to the DZ was a turning point. All right, let's get the starters back in. We got one more round, everybody. This is going to be a fun one. So great job once again to Skylight. Very well played. Up and coming superstar for sure. Gemstone heading back in to the bomber area. Teams, be smart because Valar will stay in the temple. Sorry. Beasley, epic move there at the end. Awesome, awesome job. Football, great work as well. Hopefully, TJ Hawkinson plays well for you. Ron stays where he's at. Rocket, great job. Mist coming back in. All right, teams, you know what's at stake. Every player gets one more turn. It's going to go Mist, Jim, Trigger, Valar, Ron, Julia, Kat, and Dow. Somebody's winning this thing. Both teams are super, super close, and they played a hell of a match. Mist, finish the job. Do it for VOX. And Jim, you're on deck. Be ready to go. You see all the smokes. You see all the torments. You see all the stuff. Hold up, Jim. All right, Mist is going to send Stasis over to Jim, which means she won't be playing a pet unless she kills it. Going to send Torment over to Jim. And Arc Spark S6 Freedom loaded to the wall. All right, Valar sending the red blue over. They saved them. Sorry, Mist. It's a nice grenade, but Arc was ready for it. All right, Gemstone, your final move. You got Torment. And it is the final round, so Torment has different rules. Stasis. These last few turns. We'll give Jim about 5 more seconds to get her move in. Peel Torment, yes. S6 Terminator to the wall. So no pet. Peeling the Torment, no smoke, but the S6 Terminator. The peel takes half a turn, but she does get the S6 Terminator. And that should be the final cooldown for Team VOX, according to my notes. So Kat, tank page 1, shutting down Jim's grenade. She keeps Stasis there. Stasis is a nice pet. Trigger. You've got Dust Smoke and Torment. VOX or Arc should have gotten their 5th blessing last turn, by the way. That's why I moved that blessing there. Trigger, blitz to Julius Nolan. Sorry, Nolan, we want to see you in action, but not today. And she can peel the Torment, but cannot play the Unholy. So you can rage, but you can't drop the smoke because you have to peel off the Torment. It's a half turn move. She does get the S6 Terminator, but it's nerfed. All right, so probably a wise move. They're letting the S6 Terminator hit because it is 25% nerfed. But even with the 25% nerf, blue block and red block for trigger. All right, Valar. From the temple, Valar, your final move of the night. Red Curtis. Gonna max spark Ron. An S6 Terminator loaded to the wall. Ron, I don't think any of those things can be stopped based on what you have left. There's no legendaries. Arc is on their second wall, and Valar bringing an S6 Terminator. Not even playing around. Red Curtis taking down a black block. This is where it gets fun, everybody. Green, blue, and blue for Valar. 4 blocker. Not a lot of points, but you got to get further down in the wall. Valar with the S6 Terminator. 4 blocks. Nice shot, Valar. Ron, you are max sparked, which means you are half your normal speed. And I think Ron has set a record tonight. Remember this for the Max Awards. Most times grizzed or gas blasted in a match goes to none other than Father Ron. Father Ron has not flown this much since he used his VOX mask. Father Ron has flown so much tonight, he's accumulated frequent flyer miles. All right, Ron is going to go Red Bane to their wall. Arc Spark F6 Freedom to his own wall. It hits. Red Bane rebuilding the blue. and 10% of the next blue. So it's only 10% up there, but it is a block. And Father Ron with the F6 Freedom. Red block. And 50 red. Julia, your final move. We got Julia, Cat, and Dow. Julia's going to head up to the temple. They do have the temple on lockdown. Summon Rage, Blue Spark, Bloodlust, Freedom loaded to the wall. The equivalent of 3 Rages. Julia, the 10% goes down easy. And double red. Cat, you're up. Hey, Moon, check your messages. All right, thanks, Jason. Gold Blitz to Dow's Nolan. Also going to break his seal. S6 Terminator loaded to the wall. Going to take down those last 2 red blocks. And sorry. The last 2 red blocks from this side. Let's rebuild it. Going to give VOX an even 3 walls. Oh boy, I don't want to calculate the score on this one. This is gonna be another one of those. You already know it's going to be close. All right, Dow. Finish it up. Final move of the night. No cooldowns. You got free reign. Do whatever you want. You can moonwalk across the map if you like. All right. Dow says, forget the DZ on this one. Mag 7, Arc Smoke, Summon Rage, Nebula loaded to the wall. And if I'm not mistaken, it is the first Mag 7 of the night. With a Rage, it hits. Red block, red block, red block. It's the second wall. Remember, the second wall was weaker. It's a good finish. One additional ring. Blessing, and that's where we leave it, everybody. Nobody gets any defensive points at the end. All right, I have no idea. I just know Vox and Arc, both of you guys played great. Congratulate each other. I just know it's going to be a close one, though. Take a deep breath. We know one team got mind, body, and soul. We know another team got the more walls. So let's count the blessings at the end. Take that block down. Rebuild it. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll take 5 more off the wall. Black, green, green, blue, and blue. And Arc with their second. Full block. One team with 3. One team a couple 100-point advantage. It's too dang close to call. You guys are giving me these ridiculously close matches. All right. We'll be right back, everybody. All right. Who's ready for this one? Oh, my. Flags. Even. 600 to 600. Walls. VOX 900. Arc 675. Mind, Body, and Soul. Arc 200, VOX 0. DZ. Arc 150, VOX 125. That would have made it a tie, believe it or not. VOX with a 35-point stang. Arc with a 25-point tang. VOX 1660, Arc 1650. VOX with a 10-point win via stang. Stang was the difference in the match. 1660 to 1650. VOX with a 10-point win. I mean, it's down to the wire. Both these teams are super geared. Both of them are really, really well geared. And yeah, I mean, it just comes down to a lot of different factors throughout the game. But these road games are always, always tough. Dow might have got it. I think his inner thoughts just came out. He's like, me not stunning with Rufus and blue gel to stop the doomsday shit. I mean, shot. Yeah, well, I certainly, Craven, I would have broke Rocket Seal and had a gum arrow, so she couldn't have went to the doomsday. Now, you could probably say that, okay, well, if a gum arrow's played there, then Cat would have used tank page 1, which is correct, but then they wouldn't have had a cooldown at the end of the game. I saw the doomsday being set up when that hit Skylar and dropped her down below 50, then I'm thinking, well, within the next 2 turns, Yeah. Well, that's true. They did have a Psycho left too. Doomsday is such a strong play. It's scary. I mean, I told you guys this battleground was going to get scary, but you know what else we didn't see? We didn't see Mount Fury tonight. Jumping the Shark. Jumping the Shark might have been a strong play to take one of those blues out. No, you can't Psycho Doomsday, but something should have been done to put Rocket in place, so she couldn't move to Doomsday, because you have to walk over there. But they did still have a Psycho, so it was set up. It was set up nicely by VOX. So we played 2 games at VOX, and one was a tie and one was a 10-point. So, yeah, I mean, I know you guys put a lot of time into it early in the season. So, you know, here's what we know at this point. One, Ark has lost 3 games by like 25 points a game. So we know Ark can play anywhere, anytime, and they're always going to play close games unless they play at home, which they tend to blow people out at home. But Ark has played Sly, Mirror, and VOX all within a block on the road. That's impressive. To me, that shows that even if you don't have home field advantage, as long as you stay focused, teams are not going to blow Ark out. They have too much firepower. Sly certainly is going to have a bullseye in the second half of the season. We're at the second half of the season. So there's 6 more games. Mirror getting healthy. But Sly's got a few road games in the second half. So, you know, I think you look at it from the whole viewpoint of the league. This is not me speaking. It's good to see VOX get a win, right? They've worked hard. They play hard. You feel good when a team gets a win. On the flip side, you hate seeing Ark work so hard and lose these close games. But the beauty of that is that these games that Ark's losing, they're road games, which it's hard to win on the road. But Ark is not. Ark has the highest point differential home. Now, I know Sly's feeling pretty good about being 5-1. But I would say Ark is probably favored in that match because they're playing at home. But Sly likes being the underdog. Sly's like, you know what? If we can be number 1 and still be the underdog, that's great. But we'll find out. We're going to find out next Monday night, in my mind, who the best team in the league is. If Sly goes in and beats Ark, then there's no doubt that Sly is the best team in the league. If Ark goes out and dominate Sly, then people are going to stop and say, well, wait a minute. Now we see how good Ark is when they play a game at home. Because Sly barely beat Ark at Sly. If Ark goes out and, I'm telling you guys, that's just the way players in the league are going to look at it. But that's why every game counts. Every point counts. But the one thing that I want to say to everybody, Sly spends more time. And I know people from Ark are going to say, wait a minute, Kills. We do Sly spends more time on their gear and their upgrades than any other faction. That is a fact. I see it. I see the communication that comes to me. And it shows in the performance. Ark is a very close second in upgrades and gear and those things. Mir and VOX has a little more work to do. But I would tell you guys, evaluate your gear and evaluate your pets. What are you stacking? What type of stats are you stacking? Are there some times that maybe you spend a little too much time doing one thing or the other? Do you use your cooldowns on the right things? Do you use your blues on the right things? Are you using the right legendaries? I mean, this is really what the matches are going to come down to. If you use a blue on a F5 Terminator and the next person goes behind you and has an S6 Terminator, you don't know that they're going to do that, but it wasn't the most effective move. And that's what I've seen so far in the first half of the season. We're at the midway point of the season. And what is Ark, have you guys lost by more than 50 points all season? I'm trying to think. I don't know if they've had a game that they haven't lost by. No one's beaten them by more than a block. I mean, think about that for a minute. That's pretty outrageous. One block per game, and they could be 6-0 right now. So, but take a look at VOX. VOX lost. They tied one game. They almost beat Sly. A couple of moves. VOX could have a winning record. And as I said, VOX had a full team. And you see how deadly VOX is at home. Now, here's the big question. Can VOX go on the road and beat Mir? Mir's down a little bit. So is this a prime time for VOX to go in and knock Mir down a little bit more while they can? Or is Mir kind of full force again next week? So 2 really, really interesting games next week. Sly and Ark is always fun. Ark gets them at home. Mirror has kind of had their way with VOX at Mirror. But when Mirror plays at VOX, VOX has really turned the corner. But let me ask you guys this question. How many people, though, how many people are liking the way VOX plays? That this slow, cool down, stasis, frustrate you type of game to sort of take you out of your rhythm. I like it. It's certainly unique, and it makes you prepare for something different. So if you like strategies, then it's a fun game to play, because you're thinking like, well, how long do we have to do this and that? And if you're not really on your game, they can mess you up. Yeah, there were some good team plays tonight. But I mean, if you guys want to hear something funny, I mean, this is what's really cool. These games are not cookie cutter games, and they're being improvised, and they're still going down to the wire. And what I mean by this is, okay, you hit that wall, we'll hit this wall. Okay, 5 points, 5 points. You get this, we'll get that. Okay, 100 points, 100 points. That's not the way it's working. Like tonight, you think about a few of the things that happened that were completely off the wall. Doomsday Device. That's a 250-point shot. So you can't plan that. Sheila going to the DZ. That's a 75-point move. So it's not like one got 75, another got 75. We're talking about you got 50, we got 100. All right, we got 125, you got 25. And then you get down to the math at the end. It's like, holy crap, two completely different styles, but it was still super close. All right, well, you know what? We've got 6 more weeks, everybody. No match tomorrow night. Get ready for Friday night, because Friday night you will face the Brace, and it is not going to be pretty for you guys. If you talk about PvP, well, you're going to get a shot. You can get a shot to prove yourself with some PvP Friday night. And Saturday night, we've got Clash. This weekend, we got your inventory. Sunday night, we got our epic box opening. And Monday night, when Sly goes to visit Ark, that's right, I'm going to show you guys the video one more time. We are rolling out brand new Overlord gear. Here it is one more time, everybody. Have a great night.